pretty exciting video. We're gonna look at this image right here closely, and this is gonna be one of the new loading screens for the next patch. And I saw this and I didn't really recognize it at first, but then I saw this on Instagram from Benny Westside and others, where if you look really close, you see like a face right here, right? Let's see how close we can get on this. And at first I thought, oh, maybe this is Cyclops, but he has a visor and goes this way. And so a lot of people are saying that this is Professor X. Someone, Wonderful D here in chat, said it's from the Immortal X-Men line of comics. So I Googled that, and this is what I saw right here. So this is a newer post, and I guess this is Professor X. Kind of has the same features on his nose and his lips and his jaw as in the image here, right? And then someone also pointed out to me to Google Xavier from Contest of Champions. It's like for like. So this is Professor X in the mobile game Contest of Champions. So, sure. I don't know. I think so. Also, we got announcements today on the HIVE Mind team. So this is going to be next patch. Now, next patch is a super patch, and they do that every year this time. Like normally a patch is, let's say, 5-6 weeks long, but this particular patch through January and December is usually like longer, like a double patch. I don't know how long, but maybe we'll have the next patch late January, early February. I'm not really sure. We're going to have a patch next week. Also, before we talk about the team, I got to say the way that the new patches are working is that there's this over-the-air mechanic that they've introduced to the game, or feature, and you're able to pre-download the patch, but the patch isn't enabled until, let's say, Wednesday at server reset. So, Venom, Carnage, Void Knight, which is the one that was voted on, which is Silver Surfer, Red Goblin, which is going to be a combo of Green Goblin or just Goblin and Carnage, and then GWENOM. I kept wanting to say GWENOM or GWENOM. GWENOM. All right, that's pretty cool. We got some additional art right here. Super official art. No, this is AI generated. It's like, what are these guys singing? Are they singing? Carnage would be saying more like "Deck the halls with guts and spleens." Deck the halls with guts and spleens. I have no idea. We've got Red Goblin. You can see the glider and everything like that. So this is Marvel Strike Force concept art. GWENOM right there. We got concept art right there. That looks pretty cool. And then we also have Hive Mind, which is the Silver Surfer symbiote. And I guess there's a whole Marvel fandom page on Void Knight. So I guess they're going to call him Void Knight, right? We'll see. You've heard on Elf on a Shelf. So this is Mosquito on Magneto. I have no idea. I'm in a weird mood. Okay. So this is a pretty good announcement. New name and a new raid. But I want to go to the good part first. In the near future, many X-Men characters will be improved so you can theory craft in war and other modes with this new team. So I know I have been fairly happy with what they did with Sinister Six and Superior Six, and it feels like they're going in a similar direction with Nightcrawler and the Extreme Eggman and the reworks to Gambit and Cyclops, where a lot of the kits and the tags inside the kit just say X-Men rather than Extreme X-Men. Not in all parts, but in a lot of parts. So hopefully we'll have, like they have in Galaxy of Heroes, where they have like a Jedi, and there's just a lot of different ways of putting Jedi together. Maybe they'll do that with X-Men. Maybe they'll expand that to Avengers. So I know this is something that I'm pretty excited about. Let's read about the new raid and a new name. The team is excited to announce a new raid. The current Incursion Raid 2 is being renamed to Incursion Raid 2 First Strike. Nothing is changing. It's getting a new name that reflects where it fits in raid progression. A new Incursion Raid 2 is coming next week with additional difficulties to follow in the future to present a new challenge for your alliance to conquer. We'll have to see when that hits the game. Maybe around the patch. Well, the patch is Wednesday. Maybe we'll see it then. We'll have to see. Along with the new challenge comes better rewards. Earn up to a 3-diamond Cyclops from the raid season leaderboards. So not today's raid season leaderboards, but I'm guessing the one that's going to be 2 weeks from today. Stay tuned for more diamond rewards coming soon. Earn more and more raid season points by progressing through their new raids. I wonder if they're going to stop putting Big Time Spider-Man. Then we're going to talk about Big Time Spider-Man here in a little bit. Earn tier 2 level 4 irons. Yes, that's a significant bottleneck for me right now. Earn more tier 2 ISO credits, Teal Gear, and Elite Raid credits by completing the new raids. And then it says, bring your Pegasus and Bifrost teams for the Tech and Mystic sections. The nude is a great opportunity to try out Extreme X-Men when Nightcrawler releases next week. And I'm going to guess that, well, we already know, right? It's going to kind of go in order because the Hive Mind's going to be a bio raid team. And then, well, we're going to have nothing that's going to work in the last part, the skill part, because I don't think the invaders are going to hold up. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Forge. Forge is going to have an interesting setup on his passive where every time he takes a turn, he gets a random invention. And so after the third turn, he will have all 3 of the inventions. So turn 1, he's randomly going to get one of these 3. Turn 2, he's going to get a random one of the remaining 2. And then after turn 3, he'll have all 3. And so there's really just only a fast little text that comes up. And so you're going to have to be mindful of the way his character looks in battle. So I took some screenshots from the strike time, and this is what Forge looks like with his basic, with nothing enabled, like at the start of the match. Nothing on his shoulder, no eyepiece, reticle, I don't know how to say that, and he has a pistol instead of a rifle. And so here is a picture of his headband changing with like the laser scope, the reticle. I don't know how to say that word. But anyways, the headband changed a little bit there. Then right here, we've got the shoulder piece. And then lastly, there's a rifle that replaces the pistol. So that is how it's going to be represented in game. Because otherwise you're going to be guessing on which one goes. And by turn 3, all 3 of them be turned on. I don't know how impactful that's going to be. I actually think it's kind of interesting. I kind of like the way they do it. Also, a lot of people have been asking on what the uniques are going to be on the Extreme X-Men. We have no information on Hive Mind as far as the kits or anything like that. So I don't even know if they're going to be visible in game when the patch finally gets turned on Wednesday. But I'm guessing that we're going to be able to see this team and the reworks on the next week's patch on Wednesday. Also, just a gentle reminder, there's going to be an update to the Ultimate Store and the Ultra Supply Store. And ever since this announcement went out on Friday, I've been hoarding my Ultimus credits. And the reason why is for this right here. 3 slots rotating for 30 most recent characters, 5 shards for 9,000 Ultimus credits. So ever since this announcement on Friday, I've been hoarding my Ultimus credits. And then also, this is a pretty good question right here. Big Time or 2099 for DD6. Now, I feel like there's 3 no-brainers for this particular section of DD6. Vulture seems amazing. Hard Light seems amazing. And Robbie seems amazing. In general, I like 2099 better than Big Time. And then also, I feel like a lot of people are doing Craven as well. But it really, if I'm being frank, the entire node felt like it was all about not Hard Light, but Robbie. Like Robbie, Ghost Rider did all the heavy lifting. Now, something that a lot of people have been talking about is they're going to add a mythic trait, and that is going to apply to what they call to the Dark Dimension characters. So like Mephisto probably will be the next character added to the mythic trait They also including Apocalypse on this list. Ultron is already a part of Dark Dimension reward, but they added Kestrel and Ultimus. Kestrel's for DD1 and Ultimus and DD3. A lot of people are asking about an Ultimus rework. I'm not counting on it, but these characters are going to be required for DD7. So for me, with the exception of Ultron and Ultimus, you know, I have already gone and pulled the trigger and did gear tier 18 on the rest of these characters that are going to be having the mythic trait. Kestrel, Apocalypse, Super Skrull, Dormammu, and Doctor Doom. I was kind of waiting on Dormammu and Doctor Doom. So if you're doing planning for Dark Dimension 6 and you're using the Dark Dimension planner that is on the website and you have enough gear pieces to squeeze in Doctor Doom and Dormammu, what I'm going to suggest to you is that that will be something that you're going to want to do anyways when it comes to Dark Dimension 7, because nodes 12 and 13 are going to have these tags, are going to require these tags here. So there's something to keep in mind. I wasn't like big on Dormammu because I thought he was too much mystic gear. But now, knowing that, you know, this is going to be a thing, you know, with the exception of Ultron and Ultimus, I'm actually more excited about recommending, you know, Doctor Doom or even Dormammu for Dark Dimension 6. But whatever works, you got to do Apocalypse, and Kestrel seems very logical anyways. How are you staying on top of the teal health catalyst? And I just want to report something, that even if you keep up with the teal health catalyst, you're going to run out of focus. And then when you run out of focus, and let's say you keep up with the health and the focus, then you run out of the teal basic catalyst or the augmented basic catalyst. Then if you keep up with that, then you're going to run out of origin pieces. So it's bottlenecks and bottlenecks and bottlenecks. It never seems to go away. And then just lastly, this is AI generated art. I just wanted to laugh at this guy right here. I don't know why this just seems so funny to me. This guy is, I don't know. This is funny. Maybe it's funny to you. I have no idea why it's funny. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure to do the giveaway. All right, let's do the giveaway. I really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For everyone that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account a turkey presenting Black Panther costume. I don't know. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.